In this ceramic lab, I will show you how to finish your clay projects or ceramics projects if you don't have any glazes, or you don't want to use glaze, or you want to be able to color both sides of your project. So if you use this method, it's not going to be waterproof or heat resistant, but you will be able to cover the whole thing with colors. This will also be good for people that can't find the glaze color that you like for your project, because crayons have a lot more color choices. So I'm using construction paper crayon. I think this works the best. So you're just going to color your project using the construction paper crayons. You'll want to press down pretty hard to get a really nice coverage. And go over the same spots a few times so that it's really nicely coated. You won't be able to go between the cracks of the coil, but that's okay. Just try to get the top surface of the coils very nicely and thickly coated like this. Now I'm going to switch colors. I'm going to do the same for the outside. 7 over the top. And make sure to do the sides too. So here I finished the top and the sides. And of course you can do the back as well, unlike glazes. So now I colored the front and the sides and the back of my project with construction paper crayons. Next, you're going to get some black ink. I have black India ink, and I'm going to just dip my brush into the India ink and paint right over my entire project. It is going to cover up your color a little bit, but no worries. Cover the whole thing. Now, India ink is permanent if you get it on your clothes. So make sure being very careful, and make sure that you wear a paint shirt if you're going to use this. And when you flip this over, again, this is permanent ink, and if you get it on your hands, it will wash off, but it will stain your fingers for a little bit. So I would recommend flipping it over using your messy paper. Do the same for the back. Make sure you go into the sides too. And then right now the whole thing looks very dark. But what we're gonna do next is take this to the sink and wash it off. And then, just like when we do a resist painting with watercolor and crayons, whatever part that is coated is going to stay that color once we rinse off the extra ink. And whatever parts that we did not put the crayons on, which are the little cracks between the coils, are going to stay that black color. So I'm going to go wash this off with water real quick, and then I'll be back. Here's my finished project. So I just rinsed it off. I scrubbed it a little bit with paper towel, and I rinsed all the extra ink off, and then I dried it off. Now you can see those beautiful textures between the coils, kind of this neon color, which I think is a really nice contrast, and it'll be nice to have as a necklace or ornament or a wall hanging. So that's another option. Other than just using regular glazes, there's other ways to finish clay projects that can make it look very interesting.